everybody, and welcome to my ADHD adventures. However, this episode, we have a very special treat. It's not going to be like the other episodes, as we are going to be running a mini campaign for episodes 9 and 10, the semi-finale and finale of this podcast. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Hast thou heard the ballad of yon son's demise? Attend, and I shall recount it. Once did light grace this sphere, hope and mirth did abound. Joy and wonder filled the days, till the sun sank for its final hour. Darkness consumed all, leaving naught but despair. The deceased thronged the streets, their wails of woe did pierce the heavens. War erupted amongst us, for naught could we do but vent our ire upon one another. The blood upon our hands, a stain too deep to cleanse. We fell prey to our own devices, our own maledictions. We summoned a foe beyond our reckoning. As innocents did wail, and soldiers for our sins did strive, no mercy found we, as fiends of our own hand upon our hearts did thrive. And like moths to a blaze, snuffed out, engulfed by the burning murk. For ages we have known only darkness, yet thou, forsaken one, canst mend this. Thou shalt be our Savior. Now, awaken, lost spirit. Arise, thou cursed soul.
Welcome, Dylan, to the campaign.
I'm happy to be here.
To give the listeners a little description of what's going to happen here, I've prepared a one-shot D&D campaign, basically, to be played throughout the span of this episode and the next episode, ending at the next episode. And if people want it to continue afterwards, if it can continue, we will find a way to do so. But this campaign is about a king that rose from the dead and has corrupted the lands. Dylan, would you like to introduce your character to the listeners?
You know, I might as well. My character's name is Oscar Thane. I am a cleric revenant. We worked on this a couple days ago, so this is technically my first time actually working with this character. We had a brief bit of a test session just to make sure this functions in combat. So my ideals are, I like to know my enemy's capabilities and weaknesses before rushing into battle. My bonds would be, I keep my thoughts and discoveries in a journal. My journal is my legacy. Also completely unrelated, I have a children's nursery rhyme book just on me for some reason. My personality traits are, I don't talk about the thing that torments me. I'd rather not burden others with my curse.
This all comes from your background, which
yes.
was, if I remember correctly, the haunted one.
This is because I am the haunted one, which also has nothing to do with the children's nursery rhyme book, I don't think. And my flaws are, I feel no compassion for the dead. They're the lucky ones.
As you are undead yourself.
Yeah, kind of a restless in nature.
And with all that being said, I think it's time we begin the campaign. You awake in a cavern, gasping for air. Light does not seem to be existent here. It's very dark, very dim, but you are laying on something soft.
I guess I'll be looking around to try to get a bearing of where I am exactly.
As your eyes adjust and you sit up, you find yourself laying on a blanket, and a torch lights next to you as you see a ghastly woman appear. Veiled in cloaks, smoke surrounds her, fog covering her face, and she speaks. She looks to you and raises her arms and says, "Welcome back."
I'm back? Where am I exactly?
You have risen from death to complete your goal.
What is my goal?
I cannot tell you that, as I am unsure myself. This is something that you must find. But I've come for your assistance.
What do you need my help for?
There has been a plague of darkness that has swallowed the lands. I need help to push it back.
All right, what can I do to help?
She contemplates for a moment, surprised by your eagerness, before asking, "What do you remember?"
Oscar will ponder for a moment, trying to rack his brain for the last thing he remembers or anything he can recall before he speaks up. I was a priest in my small village home. One day, out of the blue, everyone in the village suddenly grew ill. Hunger swept through like a virus, and people began killing each other for food. I witnessed the massacre firsthand.
Perhaps you are searching for who started this hunger.
If there was a person responsible, I believe I would be searching for them, yes.
There is a lord, far from here, in an abandoned ruins. But first, I believe you'll need some help. Take this map, and she hands you a piece of parchment paper.
I take the piece of parchment paper.
It has the location of a town on it. It tells you how to get there, and it's called Onks. There is a warrior there who will most likely be willing to help you. He is very loyal, and he serves Argos. His leadership and strength will guide you and assist you on your journey.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I am Serim.
Well, thank you, Sarim. I will go forth and find this warrior.
She thanks you once more before guiding you to the cavern's exit. As you approach, you see that the world outside is not as you do remember. The green grass is now a dead, dull gray, the sun covered by clouds. A feeling very ominous surrounds you. This is not the home you knew.
I take a second to stare around and take it all in and just get myself acquainted to what I'm waking up to. What happened here?
The king's resurrection. Long ago, you remember King Tyrannus.
Yes, I recall him, yes.
He was killed one night. I am unsure if you were alive during this. Recently, he was resurrected, and this is what occurred.
I see.
He's not the same man he once was.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry for it to be true. You must away on your journey, though, for now. You'll find the town about 13 miles from here.
All right, I will head out towards Onks.
All right. As you head out towards Onks, I have to now roll for encounters.
Oh boy!
So, this is going to be every 5 miles, and since you're going 13, you only have a chance of getting 2 encounters. Okay.
Oh, look, the undead! My best friends!
Okay, there we go. As you approach the city, you find 3 citizens, it seems, crowding around a tree.
I stay where I am for now to try and scout out what they're doing over at the tree.
Make me an investigation check.
Investigation check. Oh boy, I get to roll my investigation, which I have a +2 modifier to. And that is a critical fail. All right. I rolled a 1, but with my modifier it's 3, but that basically is a failure.
Okay, these look like totally normal people to you.
All right. Good enough for me, I guess. Gee, I gotta get these glasses cleaned. Wow, just gotta...
Do you approach?
Well, seeing as they are completely normal people, yes, I will be approaching. And let me just approach. You know what? Yeah, I'll approach this close. Not too close, not too far. Right there.
As you do, the closer you get, you realize these aren't normal people. They're zombies. Roll for initiative.
Oh no. Here we go. Oh, I only have a +1 modifier to initiative. And that's another natural 1. I have an initiative of 2 right now. This bodes well for the campaign as a whole.
Every single roll for this, by the way, I rolled the zombies initiatives, and you can go ahead and look at that.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the initiative order. How did one of them get a 0? How does one get a 0 initiative?
Zombies have a -2 to initiative, so they could actually get a -1.
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy that I'm not even that bad in initiative order, but I got so bad at initiative order. If this wasn't zombies, I think I'd be going last.
The zombie on the left is going to look at you and growl as it runs to you,
Oh no.
charging at you 10 feet before it decides to swing at you. Does a 21 hit?
I believe a 21 hits.
It swings at you, and you're unprepared, seeing as you didn't think these were zombies at first. Slamming into your armor, you take 4 bludgeoning damage.
All right, that hurt like the dickens.
It is your turn.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna attack with my mace this zombie that just attacked me. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, a 19 hits.
And now I'm gonna roll for damage.
Yep.
And that is 8 bludgeoning damage back to the zombie who attacked me.
That is good damage, though. Do
Thank
you
you.
want to use a bonus action?
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself, which raises my AC by 2 for the duration of the spell. So I go from a 17 up to a 19.
That's pretty good. And I have to... So I have to roll a 19 then to hit.
Yes.
Got it. Does that end your turn?
That will be ending my turn, yes.
The zombie next to the one that you just hit is going to move over 5 feet and then another 10 feet to get behind you and flank you.
Oh,
It now has advantage on attacks.
yes, it does.
A 16 does not hit, I believe, because you said your AC is 19
Yes.
now. So that will end its turn and go to the zombie the farthest from you. Can it even reach you? Yes, it can. It's going to move 25 feet and try to attack as well. You're getting surrounded currently.
I see this.
That hits.
That does hit.
And you're taking another 4 damage. You also need to make a Constitution saving throw to see if the spell stands.
I have a +1 modifier to Constitution saving throws, and it is a 4. My Shield of Faith spell ends. My armor class is back to 17. I am surrounded by zombies.
That'll end that one's turn, and the last zombie in front of you that you hit will take its turn. A 7 does not hit.
Thank goodness.
It is now your turn once more.
All right. The unfortunate thing is I can't run away to try to use any of my spells because if I do that provokes 3 opportunity attacks. So I'm kind of stuck right here.
That is true.
So I'm just going to have to go for... I'm going to go for the third zombie.
Do you mean the one behind you, in front of you, or to the side?
I mean this one that just
The one to the
showed up.
side. Got it.
Yes. I'll be attacking that one with my mace, and that is an 18.
That hits.
All right, I'll be rolling for damage. That is 4 bludgeoning to that zombie. And because the Shield of Faith costs spell slots of first level, I'm going to go without using that right now, just because if I can escape at some point, I would like to make sure I have spell slots.
All right. Does that end your turn?
That will be ending my turn, yes.
The zombie behind you is going to attack once more with advantage. Oh no! For those of you listening, that's a nat 20.
Oh boy.
Which means they deal 1d6 plus 1 plus 6 damage. That's 12 damage. I believe you're bloodied now.
Yeah, I would say losing 20 health points would be bloodied, because I'm not 40 health.
Zombie next to you will now take its turn. Does not have advantage, so it misses.
Okay.
And then the zombie in front of you does have advantage, so we will see if that hits. Hopefully not. Does not hit.
15 does not hit. All right, that is back to me.
Allow me to make a roll real quick.
All right.
As you get surrounded by these creatures, these undead zombies, you hear something roar in the distance. And you see a white dragonborn covered in chainmail armor rushing at them from behind, and he is going to make an attack on the one next to you, which it is now flanked. All right, cool. So you see this dragonborn raise up his warhammer and slam it down on the zombie as it cripples to the floor. It crawls back up to try to turn around and swing at him. It is your turn, though.
All right. I feel like this dragonborn might have the zombie between us covered, so I'm gonna attack the one in front of me.
All right.
Once again with my mace, because I guess I could use my rapier. Yeah, I'll try my rapier. Why not? That will be a 17.
That hits.
All right. Then rapier will be doing 4 piercing damage.
Okay. That hits. It is also bloodied now. For those who do not know, since I've mentioned it a few times now, bloodied is a trait that means at or below half health. Will that end your turn?
Yes, it will, because something tells me that this dragonborn might have more AC than I do. So I don't need to give him Shield of Faith.
The zombie behind you will still try to attack you, and it misses.
All right.
However, the zombie next to you now has a new target, and it's going to try to attack that target. And it actually manages to hit.
Oh my god.
The zombie raises its arms and basically really just hits against the Dragonborn's armor, but he very easily deflects it, still taking a bit of an impact, but it doesn't bother him as much. And he will raise his warhammer once again, as a bat almost, and swing at the zombie. The zombie gets knocked 5 feet over as it cripples to the floor. However, when a zombie dies, it has an ability called Undead Fortitude. If damage reduces a zombie to 0 hit points, it must make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 5 plus the damage taken, unless the damage is radiant or from a critical hit. On a success, the zombie drops to 1 hit point instead. So, Constitution save, 15, that's a fail. This zombie is now dead. It does not stand back up.
All right, way to go, Dragonborn.
Let's go, Dragonborn! He showed up to assist just when you needed him.
God, maybe I can get this guy and that warrior from Onks on my side.
Yeah. This zombie is going to try to attack you once more. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I rolled another nat 20 for those who are listening. The zombies are just having a really fun time with you. That's 13 damage.
I'm on 4 health.
That's not good.
Oh, I know. I think I'm going to be spending my
It's
next
your turn.
I know I have healing spells. What kind of healing do I have here?
You have cure wounds. I know that, I'm pretty sure.
I do have cure wounds.
You have a medicine check that you could do as well.
I think medicine check might be the way to go.
Probably. That's a bonus action too, so you'd still have a main action.
No need to attack. So medicine.
You literally just need a 3.
That's a 20.
Let's go!
Let's go. Okay.
You got a dirty 20.
Okay, that is how much healing again?
You roll 1d4 healing.
And that's just like this then?
That one. You get 1 HP back. Awesome, you're at 5.
That ones keep on rolling. I'm going to use my rapier on the zombie behind me. So before he gets his chance to do a turn, I'm going to stab him.
Got it.
Please don't be it. Okay, that's a 20.
That hits.
Okay. And that is 9 piercing.
All right. That passes your turn going to the zombie. He's actually going to rush over to the Dragonborn and try to attack. Yep.
Opportunity attack.
Opportunity attack the zombie.
I will be opportunity attacking the zombie with my rapier because that has proven to be a better weapon so far.
That hits.
And that will get me 10 piercing damage.
Awesome. It is now definitely bloodied.
Just in time for the Dragonborn to wipe it with the Warhammer.
Yeah. Yep, you see him just immediately raise that Warhammer. A nat 20 from the Warrior.
Not to assume things, but I feel like that's going to...
That's 22 damage right there.
I think this zombie's dead.
And it's going to move in. The Dragonborn's going to move behind the other zombie with its feat of movement. And as a bonus action, it is going to cast Shield of Faith on you.
Aww. That's so nice of him.
So you now have, you have 19. The zombie is very confused as what's happening right here. So it's actually going to turn around and try to attack the Dragonborn as well. And it misses.
God.
It is your turn.
Such a shame, little zombie man. I'm going to have to stab you with my rapier. That is a 14. I don't know if that hits.
That does hit.
All right. Well, then, let's see what kind of damage I get on it. 7 piercing.
That moves back to the Dragonborn's turn. And he looks at you and gives you a smile before he raises his Warhammer one more time and with a mighty swing slams it over the head of the zombie, bringing it to the ground. Can it Constitution save? It dies.
Let's go!
On impact.
Way to go, Dragonborn Paladin, for cleaning up the mess I made.
After beating this zombie into the ground relentless times, it falls to the ground dead, back to where it came. And he kind of... This Dragonborn takes a deep breath and looks at you, and after sighing, rests upon his Warhammer and says,
"Are you all right?"
I take a second to catch my breath as I am probably bleeding from a couple of wounds right now.
Just barely. I think I'll survive for now. Thank you for your assistance, good sir.
Where are you heading? And allow me to help.
the Dragonborn will lay his hand on your shoulder, and he will cast his Lay on Hands. Your blessed touch can heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest. With that pool, you can restore a total number of hit points to equal to your paladin level times 5.
That still puts me under half.
As an action, you can touch a creature and draw power from the pool to restore a number of hit points to that creature up to a maximum amount remaining in your pool. Alternatively, you can expend 5 hit points from your pool of healing to cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison affecting it. You can cure multiple diseases and neutralize multiple poisons with a single use of Lay on Hands, expending hit points separately for each one.
I take a second to look at the fact that I presume that some of the cuts are healing up on my body as he does this.
Wow, I feel a lot better. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is that better?
Yes, I'm feeling a lot better now. Thank you.
My name is Angus Garble. Tell me, warrior, where are you on your way to?
I'm on my way to Onks to pick up a noble warrior from the village of Onks. I'm on a quest, you see.
He will nod his head and smile at you, and he kind of chuckles to himself.
I believe you're looking at the warrior. I am from Onks, and I'm the only warrior there.
I take a second to just look up and down and
You're the warrior from Onks. Thank you for saving my life.
My god Argos helps me with my strength, and I am here to assist you on your mission. Tell me, Sarum sent you, did she not?
Yes, she did. She did send me. I am on a quest to defeat the Lord in the castle.
The ruins. That's a dangerous journey. Are you sure you're up for it?
Well, with you by my side, I might just be.
A holy man and a paladin is an odd team-up, but I believe we can do this.
He holds out his hand.
I reach out and I take it.
We will be back after this short break. Welcome back to the show. You and Garvel have shaken hands as he says,
The town is not very far from here. Follow me. You were very close, but you started kind of heading in the wrong direction.
Well, thank you. I will follow behind you.
and as he walks, eventually you guys make it to Onks.
All right.
You see a very sweet and serene little town with a bunch of people there. It seems they're preparing for a festival of sorts.
This is my hometown, where I am from. Feel free to take a rest here. Buy anything you need. Supply yourself. Oh, and here.
He offers you a small pouch.
I take the small pouch.
Inside are 5 gold pieces.
I smile up at Angus and I say,
Thank you for everything.
No problem, soldier.
all right. Is there any shops you'd recommend me going to?
It is currently, I'd say, around 3 p.m. in the campaign-ish. As you look around, you see that there is the inn, obviously. There's the Sleeping Giant, which is another little tavern area. But it's more for, like, the more fancy people. But you also have the provision store and the smithery.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I should buy right now. I think I'm good right now. I think I just need to rest up and not be almost dead.
Understood. Garvel offers you stay at the inn and says that it will be on the tab as one of his feats that he has. One of his features is rustic hospitality. He can easily find places to hide, rest, and recuperate among other commoners, such as this town. It's why he's so welcome here. A friend of his is a friend of the town's, so they will allow you rest for 1 silver piece in the inn.
I do believe I have a silver piece to spare. So I'll be giving that up. I'll be paying that to the innkeeper.
You get to have a long rest. You can restore your spell points and restore your HP. As you fall asleep, though, your mind wanders. Suddenly you find yourself in a tunnel deep below the kingdom. A yellow poisoned sap escaping from the walls, leaking from the ceiling. Dark roots surrounding the tunnel. You've seen these before. Make me a history check.
Making a history check with no modifier. A 19, wow.
You remember that these are the same tendrils and sap that once surrounded your village.
So the same thing attacked my village and it's also in this underground tunnel?
And you're currently dreaming,
Yeah.
and you're seeing this tunnel with the sap and the trees.
Oh, God.
Deeper in the tunnel, though, you see a pair of red eyes watching you, and a tall figure approaching slowly, before he rushes at you and you wake in a cold sweat. It is now morning, and you have had a long rest.
Alright, just finished fixing up my expended spell slots and my health points.
Garvel is training in the town greenery, and he will be helping the commoners with their farms before leaving. So you have a little bit of time to do whatever you wish here.
I will go to the smithy to check out some better weapons, and I will be grabbing some breakfast from somewhere.
All right, understood. As you approach the smithing shop, you find that they are not just a blacksmith, but they are also a weaponsmith.
What can I do for you?
Hello. I am in search of a better weapon than the ones I currently possess.
I see. Well, what exactly is it you're looking for? Are you looking for a hammer, something heavy-hitting, something slashing?
I am looking for something with better slashing. Yes.
A blade of sorts. I see.
I seem to be doing better with a blade, yes.
He'll walk away to like a barrel full of just random weapons and start like shuffling through them, kind of like mumbling and humming a song. Before looking up at you, he'll start carrying over a battle axe towards you, made from steel.
Nice.
This thing is worth about 10 gold pieces currently. What exactly is your budget that you got right now?
I look down into my bag that Angus has handed me and realize I only have half of that price. And then I look back to the shopkeep, whose name I don't know, and I sigh.
Well, I currently only have half of that, and I intended to also purchase some breakfast before I left town. Is there any chance you could go lower on that price, or we can work something out?
Well, I don't think I can give you a battle axe. Let me look at what else I have, maybe.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Tell you what.
He reaches out and pulls out just a very basic looking iron sword, short sword, and says,
How many gold pieces did you say you had on you right now?
I have 5 gold pieces, sir.
I see. Tell you what, I'll give you this here for free on an IOU. You return to me after you handle your business, and you can either give me this back or pay me back. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me, sir. Thank you so much.
Don't thank me just yet. If you die, I'm still coming for my gold.
I assure you I will be returning it to you, regardless of if I die.
he hands you the sword and says,
You said you were looking for breakfast as well?
Yes, I plan on getting a good start to the day before I head out.
I go to the provisions over there then.
he points over to another building that looks quite small and quaint.
They have some very good food over there, and for cheap as well.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And I will head over to the provisionary.
As you go there, though, you see that Angus is actually in the kitchen helping these people out. But he is not the one that comes to you. Instead, a tabaxi woman approaches you, and she says, What can I do for you?
Hello, I am in need of some breakfast before I head out on my journey today. I was hoping you could help me with that.
Oh. Well, yes, we can. We actually have some pretty good breakfast here. What are you looking for? We have bacon and eggs, we have an omelet, we have stuffed bread, bacon stuffed.
An omelet will be fine, thank you.
Just an omelet?
Yes, please.
That'll be 1 gold piece.
That I can do.
And I take out 1 gold piece and pass it to the lady at the counter.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
All right, with my +1 modifier, that is a 21!
Because of that, this is the best food that you've had for a long time. Even in your past life, you can remember food not being as carefully crafted and delicious as this. It is just incredible. It's beautiful. It makes you almost wish to shed a tear. And Dylan, I want you to gain 5 temporary hit points.
Oh my god. This was the best omelet that Oscar's ever had.
So you now have 42 HP. You actually have more HP than Garvel now.
Oh my god! Luckily for me, I can finally be a healer and I can actually heal him if he gets hurt.
That is true. Technically, you both have healing spells, which is interesting.
I know. I saw he has healing spells. He tried to heal me. He did heal me, actually.
He used lay on hands, yep. That's not a spell, actually. That's a feature he just has. He can just use it whenever he wants.
Lovely.
But afterwards, when Angus is done in the kitchen, he will approach you and say,
I believe I've packed enough rations for us. Should we be on our way?
Yes, we should. The sooner we get there, the better. I have a feeling that time is of the essence.
It's about a 20-mile journey, so we will need to stop and rest in a camp. Are you okay with this?
Yes, I am okay with this. I trust you.
And you guys begin your journey. I'm rolling for encounters.
I can't wait to get encounters. Yay.
As you go on your journey, eventually you come across a few commoners in the forest.
What are they doing out here?
I'm unsure. Would you like me to go explore and check it out?
Make sure you're careful.
I'll do my best.
And I will go approach them as close as I can to see what they're up to.
As you approach, you see that they are kind of wandering around. They look dirty and ragged as they wander. And then they notice you and they say, "We're saved! Sir, are you from a town near here?"
I just came from Onks. Yes. Why do you ask? What's going on?
We were the only two to escape. He claimed our entire village or settlement and burned it to the ground. I'm not sure how many days we've been gone, but we're just trying to find somewhere to rest.
I see. Well, I was just passing through Onks. I stayed the night, and they were lovely people. The innkeeper there is a nice man. You should be able to find shelter and food relatively easily.
Will they charge us?
Yes, they will charge you.
We have nothing.
Well, if you have nothing, then here, take this.
And I give the pair of commoners my sack that I got from Angus that has 4 gold pieces in it.
So that's 2 for them each?
That's
Okay.
2 each, yes.
Thank you. We appreciate your kindness very much. And we will be staying in Onks then. How far is that from here, would you say?
It's about 10 miles from here.
Okay, thank you. We have a bit of a journey, but we'll get there. And they continue on their way.
I see you gave them gold. Very noble.
Thank you. They needed it more than I did.
Though most need to learn how to survive in the wild themselves, as Argos would dictate.
Angus will continue ahead of you and say,
We must keep moving. We're losing daylight, or as much as we have.
Yes, we should get a move on.
as you continue on, you run across a zombie, just a random one stray out in the field, feasting on what looks to be a dead wolf. As it lifts its head and turns to you.
That's
Nice.
not even bad. That's a 17. That's way better than last time.
Good job.
17 for my armor class. Yay. Oh god.
What did he roll? Oh, I didn't have him selected. Whoops. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Garvel, noticing this zombie and knowing what's up, is immediately going to rush forward 30 feet. And he's going to throw one of his javelins. And he hits.
Dang.
The javelin pierces the zombie, making it fall to the floor for a moment before it stands back up, still approaching. It is your turn, though.
Well, I need to look at the range of some of my attack spells. No, Toll the Dead's only a good idea when I have actually hit someone, because it does more damage if they've lost hit points.
true.
Hold on, wait,
has.
hold on.
It did lose hit points
Yes.
by Garvel.
Hello, good sir. This time I'm going to take necrotic damage for the target missing hit points. Okay, so it's not just because of what I've done. So I am going to... Hold on. I need to actually measure this out just before I do this, because I don't know if I'm within 60 feet of it. I am 55 feet away. Okay. So I am going to use a cantrip called Toll of the Dead.
Beautiful. I
Sorry.
love that spell.
It's just Toll the Dead. I can't read.
Toll the Dead. I love that cantrip.
You point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If the target is missing any of its hit points, which this zombie happens to be, because there's a javelin in its chest, it instead takes 1d12 necrotic damage. So, can this zombie succeed on a wisdom saving throw?
Let's see.
I assume if it does, it doesn't take any
Nope.
damage.
A -1.
Well, I feel like it will be taking 1d12 necrotic damage. Now, am I rolling
Yep.
that damage, or would you be rolling that damage?
You will be rolling that damage.
All right. I can't wait to get a 2. 1d12. That is 5 necrotic damage to the zombie.
The zombie is now bloodied.
Hooray!
Does that end your turn?
Well, I could cast Shield of Faith on Garble, but he doesn't seem to be in danger, so I won't for now. So that ends my turn.
The zombie will not take its turn, and it will rush straight to Garble, preparing to attack. And it hits. Ooh, more damage.
That's the most damage he's taken so far.
Yeah. Garble takes 7 damage as he gets slightly knocked back by this zombie. But it is now Garvel's turn. And he is going to use his Warhammer.
Finish the fight, Angus.
Let's first see if he hits. He definitely hits, and he's going to use his Divine Smite. Starting at 2nd level, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, which he is with his Warhammer, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage. The extra damage is 2d8 for a 1st level spell slot, plus 1d8 for each level higher than 1st, to a maximum of 5d8.
The damage increases by 1d8 if the target is an undead or a fiend, to a maximum of 68.
Yep. And so he's going to cast it at 1st level for 3d8 additional damage. So first, regular damage plus 3d8. He has just dealt 25 damage.
And
And the zombie is just straight up dead because it cannot.
yes,
It cannot beat that.
it can't beat a 30, or whatever that would be.
So you see Garble raise his hammer and he roars out a war cry as his hammer glows with radiant energy and holy power, and he slams it over the head of the zombie, reducing it to dust as it burns away from the holy light.
Yeah, I think Oscar's just gonna start clapping. Like, I want to start clapping. Like, Oscar will be clapping and applauding Angus.
You know,
for his
Storms
work.
has this exact same ability.
Oh, no.
After all, he is basically what Storms is. He's a paladin, so right now.
That's lovely.
But Garble will turn to you and say,
We need to keep moving. Let the dead rest where they lie.
Yes, they should rest. They're the lucky ones, after all.
They've returned. They've returned from whence they came. We must leave.
Garble, we've got to go back to the grave.
Eventually, you arrive at the Grand Castle, a cathedral standing over, towering amongst the forest. It seems to be empty almost, or perhaps abandoned. This cathedral is old, but you know something lies inside. As Angus readies his weapon and enters.
I will enter behind him.
As you enter and walk down the hall, eventually you come into a room that has a large pair of double doors. Angus will turn to look at you.
I believe he's behind this door, who we are looking for. If we are to die here, I wish to say, It has been an honor fighting by your side.
It has been an honor fighting by your side as well, Angus. I know I haven't known you long, but you've become a good friend of mine.
I was made to serve Argos's will, and his will was that I fight by your side to relinquish this evil and restore the land to something a little more peaceful. And I am glad to do so.
Then let us do the God's will, and let us vanquish this evil.
And Angus will place his hand on the door, looking to you.
I place my hand on the other door, looking to Angus.
You both will open the door, and sitting upon velvet couch at the end of the hall, surrounded by pillars playing out a very melancholic melody from a viol, sits a man with long silver hair and red eyes, as he stares and says, "I've been expecting you." And ladies and gentlemen, that is where we will end this episode of my ADHD adventures. We will see you in the next and final episode.